Right, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. at Stamford Bridge, Enzo Maresca's Chelsea side look to make it 4 wins on the bounce when we welcome Ajax in the Champions League group stage, I always want to call it. I'm still not sure as to what this part of the tournament is called.
They've rebranded it. They've called it the irrelevant stage. The
irrelevant
that doesn't
stage, there you
actually
go.
matter that much. Yeah, because basically what UEFA like to do now is they like to just make competitions where the group stages means absolutely nothing, but it's just a few games against each other. They're basically friendlies.
Even competitions that don't really mean all that much.
You saying Champions League doesn't mean that much?
No, like lesser ones.
Europa League.
Europa League.
Yeah.
No one wants Europa.
No, but the way it goes is, it goes Champions League, elite competition.
Yeah.
Europa League, no one really cares.
Elite.
No one really cares. Conference League,
Elite.
huge.
Elite.
Yeah.
Elite. Why?
Because we win it.
New, mate.
Oh, it's new and exciting.
Trendy.
Yeah, I can see that. You've always been quite a trendy man. I'm actually quite surprised that Joey never goes for... I'm surprised you haven't gone for the mullet. Because the mullet's in right now.
Do you think...
And I feel like you could pull it off.
Do you think
Like
I'm
a
a little bit
cowboy hat.
one-dimensional? Like, I never change my appearance, really, do I?
But like, think about it, right? Like, and let us know in the comments if you want to see this. But imagine Joey with a cowboy hat on,
naked,
with a full mullet, little rat tail coming out the back. That's a look that I want to see.
That could work. That could work. There's a few people that look like that in Amsterdam. Do you know my main sort of gripe? Is that a word? Gripe?
The word is gripe.
Gripe.
The word is gripe, yeah.
My main sort of gripe.
We should have a little dictionary corner. We should have a little segment. Which
You are dictionary
We
corner.
should have vocabulary with Joey and Josh.
There you go. Well,
Gripe.
Idea for a new channel. But this is what I'd say, like, my gripe with the Champions League is this.
I prefer the grape.
I was looking forward to some away days, yeah? And we're obviously going to have them because we're going to qualify for the last stages and whatever. But fuck me, mate. If you had have listed, like, the only team we could have played, which aren't in the Champions League, would have been like Tenerife FC or something, for us to have had more games in places that I would have wanted to have gone to. Yeah? So imagine this, right? Imagine this. Paphos. Fucking love Paphos. We're playing them at home, yeah? And because of the new stage, and this is what I'm talking about, this new stage of the Champions League that I don't really like, right? Because of it, we don't get to play an away leg against them. We only get the home leg. So Paphos is one that I would like to be playing away from home as well as at home, because I'd like a lovely little away day in Cyprus. I'll tell you where else I'd like an away day. Amsterdam. I'll be fucking buzzing for that one, but we don't get it. We're playing them at home. I tell you where else I would like an away day. Can you tell me?
Napoli.
I'd fucking love... No, we got one in Napoli. I would fucking love an away day in either Barcelona or potentially in Portugal, Benfica. All the good away days
That's annoying.
are gone.
I rate it. That's such a shame, isn't it? Good cities. To be fair, good cities in all of the games that we're playing. But you're right, we're missing out on some classic ones.
I feel so, yeah. And I'll feel very, very aggrieved if in the later stages we draw, I don't know, let's say Italian teams.
Will you actually go to any of the away games if it is a good one?
Yeah,
in the later stages?
I think so, yeah.
What would you want? What would be your top three? Bearing in mind they've got to be teams that qualify.
I would like... not a fan of France, not a fan of Italy in terms of like destinations to visit. So I suppose
crazy
that would mean that
Spain.
I'd like a little Real Madrid or a Barca. I'd like a Real Madrid or a Barca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any others? Germany. You wouldn't really give Germany.
I don't mind visiting Germany.
It's not really a holiday destination, is it?
Nothing's like a holiday destination.
Barca could be a holiday destination. You could have a little holiday in Barca after a little away game. You could go sit on the beach.
100% you could, yeah.
That would be lovely.
100%. Life's a beach. But, yeah, I'm not really enamoured by it. See that for a long word?
That wasn't a very impressive word. As long as we don't get an away day in Newcastle, that's the one I don't want to go to.
That's the one I do want to go to. That's the one I do want to go to. Right.
Again, not really a holiday, is it?
So, just quickly, people, we've done our bit of talking shit. If you haven't already, please like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you are.
I want them to hype this video.
Right, well,
hype the fuck out of this video. There's a button below. If you don't hype this video, you don't like Joey Knight. It's as simple as that. If they don't do it, they don't like you.
Some of them don't like me.
Well, then
And
we'll find out.
Some of them don't have the option to hype. I found this out recently.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's the Joey and Josh channel that has the hype. Sometimes the hype doesn't. There's not a hype.
There's a
on my
not
channel.
a hype on the Joey Knight channel.
No, which is weird
You're
because
joking.
I got like 120 or thousand.
I'm finding the answer. Maybe you're too big.
Maybe
That's what they say, Joey.
Yeah. Too big for my boots. Too big for my boots. Listen, is it bad that I didn't know who Ajax were managed by until today?
Do you know what? They have fallen from grace so much so that I don't begrudge you for not knowing. I don't know the answer.
Do you not know the answer?
I actually don't know the answer.
Oh my God. They're managed by a Barclays man.
Thomas Gravison.
You're never going to get it.
He's
you are never going to get
He's still
it.
playing poker.
Yeah. You're never going to get it.
Dutch, obviously.
This bloke could play.
Johnny Heitinger.
Yes. How did you get that?
Dutch Barclays man could play.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's
knew it.
39.
Everton.
Yeah.
Hero.
Yeah.
That era of Everton players, they had a good squad.
Oh my God. Heitinger, Leighton Baines banging in free kicks all the time.
Pienaar, Stephen Pienaar.
Jagielka, Stephen Pienaar looking
Yeah.
like an absolute wizard, by the way, at times.
Literally.
One man we can't, well, I don't know if we can't or can speak of, but let's be honest, if we take away everything else, footballing ability was fucking pretty good. You're confused.
I don't know who
aren't
you're
you?
talking about. Criminal.
Yeah, well, no, I think he was cleared, wasn't he?
I don't know who. I don't know who you're talking
Who
about.
did Everton have to sell? You don't remember this? Oh, I'm just going to fucking say it because it really isn't now. Sigurdsson?
Sigurdsson was not, mate. I intentionally didn't say that because Sigurdsson wasn't in this era.
Sigurdsson-
Nowhere near in this era.
Sigurdsson was a good player
Not
for
in a-
Everton.
we're talking
and-
about Barclays, man. He's about 10 years later.
Nah, Sigurdsson played...
Don't bring Gylfi into this.
Sigurdsson played in the same side as Johnny Heitinger.
No.
I think so.
No.
I think so.
Surely-
Comments. Tell me if I'm
surely
wrong.
not.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure
You're
Sigurdsson
way
played
off.
in the
I'm
same...
talking about Tim Howard.
Yeah,
I'm
you're on
talking
about that OG.
Jagielka.
Yeah. But
I'm
Johnny
talking about
Heitinger,
Leighton Baines.
Johnny Heitinger came a little bit further along than
Seamus
you're
Coleman
realising.
might be the only one that I'm thinking of that still plays. Seamus Coleman is still playing international football at the age of 39. Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe that.
Starting.
Who's he playing club football for?
Everton.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still there.
Gone off my radar, mate.
Mad thing.
Gone off my radar. He's actually done some very solid behind-the-scene works, Johnny Heitinger. He managed Ajax on an interim basis.
I've just hyped your latest video, so by the way, that's bullshit.
Oh, you can hype the video.
I've just hyped it.
Oh, well, whoever's in the comments telling me that I am not eligible to be hyped,
Maybe they don't like you.
they just don't like. They're one of the ones that they won't be hyping it because they don't like me. There
Right,
you go.
sorry, I interrupted you. Go on.
Yeah, he'd done some good behind the scenes work. So he worked at West Ham, then at Liverpool. Worked at Liverpool under Arne Slot. So he had an interim. I didn't know this,
Did he?
mate. I'm supposed to be a fucking football podcaster.
You're
Yeah,
meant to be a pundit.
am I?
Yeah.
No.
You could describe yourself as a pundit.
Then again, I do work for the Zone in some capacity.
Just
doing commentary.
not to brag, but you do.
No, but that does kind of make me a pundit.
You have done some work for other broadcasters
Yeah.
that might not need to be named.
TNT,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. But I just don't know how he has worked under David Moyes at West Ham in the Premier League, potentially under them when they won the elite of the elite, being the Conference League, has worked under Arne Slot at Liverpool, and I've never noticed him. Do you know what I mean? Weird, isn't it?
It is weird, but there's certain players like that do just sort of disintegrate into nothingness. And I have to say, I think this is a testament to talk about where Ajax are right now in our thinking and our ecosystem. We've had some good games against Ajax, and I think in those games, we were going into it, we would have done a podcast on this channel, and we would have said, potentially, this is a really, really difficult game. Ajax, the Eredivisie, it's a good league. They're the best in the league. They've got some amazingly talented young players that we're very, very scared of. And now I'm looking at it and I'm going, they're fourth in the fucking table in the Eredivisie. They're 10 points off first with 8 games played. I'm not scared about them in the way that I used to be. Do you know what I mean?
I just had a little look. You were right. He never played for Sigurdsson. Don't know why I fucking brought him up. Probably because we're recording a true crime video later and he just came into my head.
I think you want to do a short, and let us know if you want to see this, of famous criminals that were footballers.
Prison
So-
FC. We could
so-
definitely do Prison FC.
Can you name any off the top of your head?
I could do the whole team, but I don't know whether it's appropriate for the video.
Yeah, we shouldn't do it now, but I think in a short coming to you very soon, we'll do a Prison FC video.
I could do it, and I could nail everyone in their positions as well. Like, I could have a
you've got
goalkeeper. Luke McCormack would be the
Who was
goalkeeper.
the one that got convicted recently for substances and also knifing someone?
No Ranger,
Dutch
isn't it?
player. Dutch
Oh,
player.
was it? Oh, no Ranger got in trouble for saying. I don't know.
There you
Can't
go.
remember. Do you know it?
I don't know his name.
Oh, okay.
Quincy Promise, wasn't it?
I remember
was that him?
Quincy Promise.
Yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
He did have a lot of promise. He was a wonder kid, wasn't he, Quincy
I think
Promise?
Quincy Promise was the guy.
Yeah.
gonna look it
I
up.
mean, I could go position by position. I could go right back, centre backs, like everything. As long as they have spent the night behind bars, then I could do it. But either way,
6 years in jail, Quincy Promise.
look at what Robinho's doing.
Robinho or Ronaldinho?
No, Robinho. He's already about 6 years into a prison sentence, isn't he?
I didn't know that.
Robinho.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure Robinho's in jail, you know. Look it up.
Fucking hell.
I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, unless I'm getting that wrong.
Right, well, we're going to have to do that video. We're
Regardless,
going to have to do
either
that.
way, as a player, he played Chelsea 10 times. How many out of those 10 games do you believe that he was on the winning side for?
Johnny Heitinger.
Yeah.
How many times did he play us? Did you
10
say?
times as a player.
Once.
3 times.
Oh.
Got to remember he played for Everton. And during that time,
We
Everton
did have
were-
a tough record. They were always the bogey team back in the day. Do you know what it was? It was them wearing the blue shirt and white shorts, and we had to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? We had the all-white kit, and we had to play with the blue shorts.
But then that was what Drogba scored the banger in, wasn't it?
Mate,
The
that was,
all-white
I have to say, white top, blue shorts, one of my favourite kits of all time.
Yeah.
I think it works. I think they should have potentially kept it going.
I wish they would. I wish they would have. But it is one of them. He did score against us once.
Did he? Was it a good goal?
I can't remember the goal, but it was I remember the game.
I feel like he was one of those players that only scored bangers.
All right, I'll tell you the game it was in.
Okay.
It was when he had a stint at Fulham.
Yeah.
They lost to us 3-1, and we had a player score a hat trick for us.
What year?
Oh, I couldn't give you the year, but it'd be
Roughly?
around be around 14-15 season. Be around then.
Was it a non-striker?
Yeah.
It was someone that wasn't playing up front.
He weren't 9, no.
I see. I was going to go for
But
something.
then, do you know what it is? Do you know what the problem is? He played 9, not for Chelsea. The national team used to put him at 9 sometimes.
Solomon Kalou.
No,
Florian Malouda.
no.
So he's a winger.
It's really hard for me to tell you where he plays. Like, yeah, you'd put him down as a winger. Yeah,
Schürrle.
yeah.
What a player. Saw him in Whole Foods once.
Really?
He seemed
What
like
was
he
buying?
was a really nice guy. He was doing his full food shop in Fulham Whole Foods.
Okay.
Lovely burrito in Fulham Whole Foods if you ever want to go in there and have a burrito.
Nice.
I think they might
Did he have one
done
that day?
I don't think he went for it. I think he's a very fit and healthy man. I don't think he'd ever have a burrito in his whole life.
Burrito's not bad.
I love a burrito. Yeah, but he's a skin of bone, wasn't he? He was probably 4% body fat.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it though. I mean, I was eating tacos the whole time in Vegas. I didn't put on a pound.
Did you not?
No, but
That's just because you've got an unbelievable metabolism because you're full of testosterone.
There you go.
'Cause you're
There you
so
go.
Just
Right, listen.
I'd like to get that measured. I'd like you to do a measurement.
Get what measured?
The testosterone. I'd like to
Oh.
see how our testosterone measure up against each other.
Why, you reckon you got more than me?
No, I reckon you've got way more than me.
I don't know.
Brand deal coming to you very soon.
There you go, yeah. This ain't a great Ajax side, is it? Like, I've been looking at it. It's not a great Ajax side at all.
Arguably one of the worst Ajax sides we've seen in a very long time.
One of the
Since
worst
they were
Ajax
about 15th in the league.
One of the worst Ajax sides we faced.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. They were always, whenever we faced them, they were top of the league.
4 wins and 4 draws, as well as a loss so far this season. They don't look like they have an abundance of talent. They don't really look like they have an abundance of attacking threat. Obviously, they do have a player that us Premier League fans know fairly well in Wout Weghorst. Remember him? Absolute cult hero.
Got another one as well that we've known very well.
Who?
Daley Claassen. Do you remember him?
No.
I think he played. Did he play for Everton as well? I've seen him before. Maybe he didn't play in the Premier League. Maybe he's one of those Dutch players.
Do you know Weghorst has got 5 goals in 8
He played for
appearances?
Everton.
Who?
Daley Claassen.
Oh, I don't remember.
He played between 2017 and 2018.
Well, that's why he's playing. The Heitinger connection. But Wout Weghorst, obviously we've come up against him before. We're not really that fearful of him. So
I mean, he's a good player though, isn't he? He's one of those Giroud-esque players that is underrated and actually is a bit of a bagsman. Do you not think? Do you not remember him? He went to Man United, didn't he?
yeah, that's what. That's
Do you not
where I
remember him
remember
at Man
him from.
United?
Yeah.
Class.
Didn't think
at
he was
Man United.
great.
Scored loads of goals, didn't he?
No. I didn't think he was very good.
How
This
many
is what
goals? I'm
saying.
going to look up how many goals he scored at Man United. Do you want to have a guess?
Yeah, can you tell me how many
He
games
played 31 games.
31 appearances. I'm going to go Wout Weghorst with 4 goals.
Let's be honest. Most of those are probably
Substitute
appearances.
Yeah, so 4 goals?
2.
2, yeah. I didn't think it'd be many. I really didn't
Not
think it'd
good.
be many. Not playing for a great Man United side. Also, at this moment in time, not playing for a great Ajax side. In fact, they haven't beaten a team with 11 men in 7 games, this Ajax side. Just the 1 win in there against the side who spent, I think, about half hour of the game with 10 men. They've lost to some sides that don't reflect what I expect of an Ajax. But this is the thing with us, like, I'm a very casual football fan when it comes to other leagues. Like, I'll watch highlights of, let's be honest, La Liga. And let's be honest, probably only Real Madrid, Atletico and Barcelona.
You're doing yourself a massive disservice because I know as soon as this finishes, you go and watch every Eredivisie game, every Liga 1 game, all of the Bundesliga. You love the Bundesliga. You're fluent in German.
More so the under 21 side of Ajax because he managed them. So Ajax Young.
Yeah. You're a big fan of the Yongs.
I'm a big fan of the Yongs.
You're a big fan of the Yongs. You're a big fan of the Go Ahead Eagles.
Yeah.
What is the most fun football team name ever? Because Young Boys has got to be up there as a bit of a weird one.
Young Boys is a bit strange, yeah.
Yeah, Young Boys. Why are they called Young Boys? It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't want to think.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't want to think.
There must be some other ones that we've played in the past.
Let us know in the comment section below
strangest
your
team names.
favourite team name ever. Midgetland is one of them. Midgetland, I quite like Midgetland.
I mean, you're pronouncing that in a certain way.
Michelin.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's the official way of saying it. Do you know what I saw, by the way, before we go on to the next thing that I loved was Graham Potter speaking Swedish. Did you see this?
No.
Graham Potter's done his first press conference as the Swedish national team manager. He goes, "Hello, my name is Graham Potter," and he does his sort of like he does his sort of Steve McLaren accent.
He's McLaren.
Yeah, he's done it. But then
he's crashed the McLaren.
But then he's gone fluent Swedish.
Really?
Yeah, straight into fluent Swedish.
I would look at
I
Graham
would
Potter and think you're the type of bloke that'd have that up their sleeve.
Mate, I rate it. Go to Sweden and have a great time.
It's a big old flex, but let me tell you, you kind of like, if you're going to only have one, you want it to be Spanish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in terms of a second language, I'm saying.
I
kind of think you want it. If you're using it as a flex, which, let's be honest, Graham Potter completely is there.
He is, yeah.
If you're aura farming, what they call it, yeah?
That's what the kids say.
What the kids do. What Graham Potter's doing there, yeah? You want Spanish, because then you could take a nice little bird out for dinner and then say, "Hola, por favor, dofe la cuenta vuelvo la jaqueta," and then just start just rambling it off.
Yeah.
What the waiter and you both know of each other
is that you don't speak a word of Spanish.
0 cents, and you are making me look good in front of this bird.
He just literally does one. He does one of these. He goes, yeah,
and then I go,
cool.
See.
Yeah, and then you go €10 under the table.
Yeah, there you go. They're not very good against English sides either. I just keep sticking the knife
they're just
in
not very good.
on Ajax here. They've not won against an English side since Spurs. Do you remember when they played Spurs? When Moura Dunham, Lucas Moura.
Me, when was that?
2019, wasn't it? 2019 Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur got there. So,
Yes.
But yeah, they Ajax won the first leg, didn't they? I had some exciting players around that time. They won the first leg, and then Lucas Moura done them, I think, at their gaff.
Was that sort of De Jong era? Was that
it was Pochettino Spurs era?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
Who's the Man United centre back they've got? De Ligt. Was that De Ligt, De Jong? Was that that era?
It was kind of that
when
Ajax
they were coming
team,
through.
I believe. Yeah. Last time we played them.
Was it the 4-4?
Yeah, were you at that game?
I think I was at that game, yeah.
I wasn't at that game.
I think I was at that game. That was one of the most extraordinary games of football I think I've ever been to. That was just helter-skelter, absolutely crazy football. Was it Reece James with the equaliser?
It was Reece James with the equaliser, chests it down, pings it in. Or was that against Juve?
No, I'm pretty sure that was against Ajax. I'm pretty sure that was. because I think he came on as a sub in that game, if I remember correctly.
And then
Was
I
that
think it was
Hakim
when
Ziyech
like
get a goal?
I think no, I don't think Ziyech did score in that game. You
I'll
could look it
find
up.
out.
You could look it up. I believe that this was the season. No, because he was signed the season after, so he didn't score in that game.
Maybe he scored against us.
Might have been playing for Ajax in that
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Might have been playing for him. But I believe that this was the season that VAR maybe first come in, or I first started to get pissed off of it, because I'm sure. Tell me if I'm wrong. Did we get a winner ruled out in that game through VAR?
Maybe. I'm watching the highlights now. We scored 2 own goals.
Yeah.
Tammy
yeah,
Abraham scored an own goal and Kepa got an own goal.
Great display from us.
Do you remember we were talking about Kingsley Promise?
Yeah.
He scored in that game.
Really?
Yeah, that's a funny
For
little
Ajax?
moment that was.
Oh man.
Strange.
Yeah. We need a win in this one, in
do.
my opinion, because obviously, look, I say performance. The win over Benfica wasn't really a performance, in my opinion. Like, I didn't look at that and go, "God, we played well there." Do you know what I mean? It was more like, right, we done the job, we got the win, nice. Did we play better against, like pound for pound? Did we play better against Bayern Munich than we did against Benfica? Maybe we were better in the game against Bayern Munich. Defensively, definitely not. Made so many mistakes in that game.
Yep.
And then since that Benfica result, we've kind of built. And what we've seen with it is, some really good wins and some important wins, but more so performances. However, we're yet to see that in the Champions League. So we've got a loss against Bayern on the opening day. We've got a win against Benfica. Jose Mourinho's Benfica, by the way, where we flattered to deceive on the eye, but we came away with the 3 points, which is what we needed. But to push away from that bottom half and make sure that we do qualify for the second phase, we need to start picking up wins. And it doesn't mean that this is a must-win game.
No.
But it'd be fucking good to win it,
Well,
wouldn't it?
the thing is as well, you don't just want to be off the bottom 8. You want to be in the top 8, really, don't you? Because we don't want to be playing 2 extra games.
No.
Ideally. So we've got Ajax in the most recent game. Then we've got Karabag away, haven't we? Yeah. Those are 2 games in which you should have not just a victory, but a very good victory. Should be a few goals. So if we don't get that, then the Champions League campaign will be quite difficult. Yeah, it'll be more difficult. And also, let's be honest, in those one-off games, the playoff games, anything can happen. And so I would want to be going in that top 8 and trying to get straight through if we can.
Do you think we'll crack that top 8?
I think we will.
I think we should.
I think now you're looking at the games that we've got remaining, that there are some easier games in there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Like we've had Bayern, but we knew that Bayern was always going to be difficult. And the time in which we played them was also a very difficult time to play them as well. I think now there are some winnable games that are coming up, so we need to get a few points on the board.
I think that when I look at Ajax and I do my research into Ajax, I'm like, oh yeah, sweet, like we'll be fine in this game. But then there's always that thing that remembers to whisper in my ear, and that is the injury crisis. You're without Levi Colwill. You're without Trevor Chalobah. You're without so many.
Trev's injured.
Trev's not available for this game. He's been injured.
What do you mean?
He's been injured. He's still injured.
Trev?
Yeah.
Trev played in the last game.
Hold on. Is Trevor available?
What are you talking about? Was he suspended? He's suspended, isn't he? Because did he get the red card in the last game?
No. João Pedro got a red card.
He's available then because he played in the last game, didn't he? Unless he's got injured.
I thought he got injured, and that's why he wasn't available for this one. I'm going to have a quick look.
I don't remember hearing that.
While we're here, I thought that he wasn't available for selection for this game. But if he is, then that's fucking brilliant.
I don't remember him being unavailable or being told to be unavailable. I think we've got pretty much all of the centre-backs back now, other than Badiashile and Colwill.
Right, you're right. He didn't get injured in the last game. I don't know where that's a brain fart from me. I don't know where that's come from.
Well, it's good you clarified it.
However, I don't want to give away too much with my starting lineup. But what I will say is I think Trev, if he's fit and available, is a very important player for us, alongside
could be doing with the rest.
A certain Joshua Changpong, to be honest. So let's see if they make it into that lineup. One thing that we do know is we are without the likes of Palmer, Colwill, Badiashile for this moment in time, possibly Enzo Fernandez, although the latest is that he trained yesterday.
What's the point of risking him?
Train today. Well, let's see when we get into our team sheet, which we're going to in a minute, because one thing is, you say what's the point of risking it.
Yep.
ultimately, with a couple of the key names, you might need to risk it. And that's where we'll debate on this. However, also, we're definitely going to be without João Pedro in this game.
No Mykhailo Mudryk.
No Mykhailo Mudryk, which is a major blow for yourself. and we're speared on by the good news, positive news, I would say, however, still without him, Liam Delap. But we are hearing today that he is very close to returning to training.
Oh, is that the rumour? Is that what they're saying?
No, that's what Enzo said.
Brilliant. That's really, really good news. So, I mean, look, coming back from training from a hamstring injury, he's still a few weeks off, I would say, being match fit.
But what it does mean is we might be able to sprinkle him into the team at the same time as we're able to sprinkle Cole Palmer into the team.
Sorbet's been cancelled now.
Fair bit of sprinkling to be doing there.
Sorbet's restaurants have been cancelled. He doesn't exist anymore.
Do you believe that this Chelsea side are building genuine momentum now with the wins over, obviously, like I said, Benfica, but more importantly, a statement win over Liverpool, and then followed up with another real, in my opinion, statement victory, statement scoreline over Nottingham Forest?
Well, we all know that there is momentum there now. There's a confidence throughout the team. The only caveat that I would give to that is bearing in mind now that we've still got all of these injuries and we are playing young players, and we know more than anything young players are what?
Immature.
Inconsistent. So I do expect there to be games in which we are inconsistent, where we don't play the game plan that we need to. And also, let's be honest, first half against Forest, not the best.
No, we were rubbish. But I think that we've got the ability off of the bench and the know-how with our manager to be able to change a game at half-time. And I think that's quite an important factor for us in this game. I think that definitely... it swayed me when we sort of put this team sheet together. Because ultimately, at the moment, what we're doing as you know, Chelsea fans and what Enzo Maresca's doing as the Chelsea manager is he's in the middle of a bit of a balancing act, isn't he? He's trying to spin a lot of plates without any falling and crashing, basically. And part of doing that means that you're going to upset fans by leaving their favourite players out. You're going to upset players by them not getting enough minutes. You're going to have decisions that are called into question, and the people that call them into question, i.e., you know, maybe the mainstream media that are talking about Chelsea, will deliberately call them into question without giving the context of an injury crisis. Why did he do this? Why did he bring him on? Why did he wait till this? But not give the context behind it. And therefore, lesser informed viewers will then run with that narrative. So I believe, without anyone, you know, needing to get the violins out for Chelsea Football Club, I believe we're quite hard done by and we're swimming against the tide at this moment in time. And I believe that Enzo Maresca is doing quite a good balancing job of being able to help us swim against that tide, being able to help us get players back fit and available, keep players fit and available, more importantly, and at the same time as that, deliver results, or at least enough results that we're in a favourable position at this moment in time. So I've got to give him credit for it, but 100%. I've got to always acknowledge that we are in an injury crisis right now. Agreed?
Massively so. And I don't think anyone else really, like other fan groups, really understand how big this injury crisis is. Let's put it into context. Our best centre-back is injured.
No. Let's do this by putting it into context. Our best starting 11, yeah? Football's played on grass, we're talking on paper. Our best starting 11. At this moment in time, Robert Sanchez, fit and available. At this moment in time, Reece James, fit, yeah?
Touch wood.
Please. However, is there an asterisk next to him?
There's an asterisk to him in that he's in cotton wool.
There you go.
Sure.
There you go. So what I'm saying there is, can he play
2 games a week?
Can he play again a full 90 versus Liverpool on the Sunday? Yeah. And then go into a high-profile Champions League game on the Wednesday?
No, absolutely not.
His body can't manage that in a minute.
Well, I mean, his body might be able to manage it, but do you want to risk it?
So
that's
what
the
you've
question,
done,
isn't it?
By asking me that question, is you've just put a little asterisk next to him. That's all I need there. Yeah. Okay. Fully fit. Let's go Fofana and Colwell.
Yeah. Neither of them have been fit.
Neither of them are available.
Colwell's out, and the Colwell injury, by the way, I don't know if you've seen this picture, but there's been a picture released of Colwell in the last week or so, where he's at the training ground, and obviously he's doing upper body work, bearing in mind he can't do the lower body stuff. In fact, I don't think he can straighten his knee out 100% at the moment.
Yeah.
Protecting it. He has lost I would say, half the muscle in his leg in the one that he's done. He's gonna have a long road to recovery.
He's not going to play this season, probably.
Not only that, he's going to have issues with muscular problems afterwards because of how serious that
Let's
is.
hope not.
I hope not. And look, I say this more than anything. Levi Colwill is the best centre back that we have at Chelsea.
Yeah.
By a mile.
There we go. Now, by the way, when we're going through this team here, we're just listing it out. We're not saying that Joshua Changpong and other players haven't been great additions. Trevor Chalobah isn't such a loyal player to this club and deserves every single moment he gets on a pitch. I'm just listing you out a team to give you some context. What most people, and I'm kind of listing this out in a way that like non-Chelsea fans would expect to be our strongest starting lineup, right? Yep. So then you go in front of him. Caicedo and Enzo.
We should say, by the way, Cucurella is fit and available.
Cucurella fit and available, of course, yeah. Cucurella fit and available. In front of him, Caicedo and Enzo. Caicedo and Enzo are two players that, yes, they're fit and available. Have they played through injuries and knocks? 100%.
Definitely.
Enzo Fernandez has confirmed that he literally played through a hernia. Yep. Caicedo has played through them. But they're also two players that every time there's an international break are flying halfway across the world. No one else's problem. We chose to recruit a midfield pivot that flies halfway across the world.
I'm glad we did.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. And before, in the past, we've been heavily reliant upon players that depart midway through certain seasons, like your Didier Drogba's and John Obi Mikel's when the African Cup of Nations used to roll around, amongst many others. By the way, Solomon Kalou. There was
Celestine Babayaro.
Don't
forget about him.
What
a player.
The back flipper. There you go. Yeah. There were plenty of players that we used to lose mid-season, so I'm acknowledging that. In front of them, Cole Palmer. Now, people called us a one-man team, right?
Cole Palmer FC.
Cole Palmer FC consistently. So the fact that we're without Cole Palmer means that there's no way we could beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer, surely.
I mean, the Cole Palmer FC doesn't exist anymore. Got relegated.
We just beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer. How's that happened?
Yeah. Well, there you go. No, you got to remember this, Joey. The new narrative is that he didn't turn up in big games.
No. Never scored, assisted, anything like that in a final. Never in a big game. So yeah. Either way, Cole Palmer. What you guys said we couldn't function without, we're functioning without right now. Okay, and then obviously look, there's no Delap. There's no Delap. That was our marquee number 9 signing.
Yeah, no Mudryk.
No, Mudryk suspended still. There's so many more. We get down onto it. But what we've done there is we've just identified a spine of a team and given you the context for it. So I believe that if we can get ourselves into a position where everyone's fit and firing, everyone's available, then it's going to be very, very
You
healthy
haven't even mentioned a player like Romeo Lavia, who quite frankly could be a key player to the team. We haven't seen him enough to actually judge it. But whenever he plays, we look like a completely different team. He looks amazing.
And this is what I'm saying, right? And we've gone a little bit off subject of the Champions League here, but this is why I always have this underlying sense of confidence. It is that if Chelsea can get all of our players fit and available and up to scratch, I believe that we can swing it out with the best of them.
100%. And also what you've got to remember next season is we're going to have Omega up front. We're going to have Quenza coming in on the left-hand side as well, who looks unbelievable. So we've already signed 2 sort of like elite level talent of what we think, young talent, we should say. So the squad building, it looks good, but I have to say, like, I really hope the injuries don't persist. Because if the injuries persist, we're never going to quite be there, are we? Because you can't rely on a squad of 18 players for the whole season.
No.
And that's what we're working with right now.
The funny thing is, when Todd Bowley came in, and I say Todd Bowley, it's because he was front and centre of the initial takeover, he actually replaced the whole medical department. Now, our injury issue stretches back as far, I would say, as 2020, so a couple of years.
I don't know how much you can actually even blame these medical departments anymore. It's just based on the level of football. It's just based on how much football we physically play. We played throughout the summer. We've got a World Cup again this year. Like, these boys are not going to get a rest. I honestly think these medical teams, like, they honestly are so stressed and they begrudge all of the football. Because there's almost no way you can prevent the injuries at this level, is there?
And it makes them look shit at their job when they're probably, like, screaming at people like the elephant in the room is the fixtures.
Yeah, but they're also just like, they're probably just saying to Maresca, our advice, rest Caicedo for 3 weeks. And Maresca's going to them, I cannot rest Caicedo for 3 weeks. I need him. If I rest Caicedo for 3 weeks, he's missing 6 games.
Yeah.
I need to play him. So I'm sure those conversations are going on. I feel so sorry for those medical
It's probably what got the first lot to sack. Suggested resting Caicedo.
No, it probably is.
Get out now.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we talk about the team?
Quiz time before we do.
Okay.
players that played for both. I could think of 4 off the top of my head.
Okay.
And do you know what? There weren't that many more, mate.
Yeah.
There weren't that many.
I'm going to struggle with this one. So Hakim Ziyech is the easiest possible one imaginable.
Yep.
Did Khalid Boularus play for Ajax?
I've got no idea. The comment section would have to let me know.
Khalid Boularus, because I'm just thinking Dutch players. Did Ruud Gullit play for Ajax? I'm thinking Dutch players.
No, I don't think he did.
I'm thinking Dutch players that have played for Chelsea.
Did Gullit play for Ajax? I don't think he did he?
I think he might have been one of the other teams. I will find out.
I feel like when I picture Ruud Gullit, if I do picture him playing in Holland, I picture him playing for PSV. For some reason.
sounds like it could be true. I'm going to look it up now. He played for PSV in finals.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they Dutch? Can you give me that clue?
Oh, I mean, there's a blaringly obvious one. Think of our team.
In the team now?
Yeah.
Played for Ajax.
Yeah. Last season.
Hato.
Yeah. So you've got
Yeah.
you've got Hakim Ziyech and Hato. I was able to get them 2, and I was able to get 2 more.
Are they Dutch?
One's he's Dutch, isn't he? I don't know who played his national football for, or if he ever got picked, but yeah, he's Dutch. Yeah.
Ed de Hoy.
No. Although he could be there. The comment section, you're going to have to let me know. Because I could only think of 4 players, and then I got a few more. Don't Google anyone. I'll give you a clue on one of them. There was a reason why. There was a reason why I knew one of them. Yeah, and it's because he has the same birthday as me. You should know who has the same birthday as me.
I only know Mason Mount.
Mason Mount ain't got the same birthday as me.
Oh, so Mason Mount is me then. I don't know. Tell me.
He cuts in from the right hand side. He's falling.
Arjen Robben.
He's falling over. He's falling
Jasper
over.
Gronkia.
Jesper Gronkia.
He played for Ajax.
He played for Ajax. We bought him off Ajax, and in the same era, bought probably I would say, not in the same season. Maybe like a season or 2 before. Maybe like 2 seasons before. In the same era. I believe he's Dutch. He's Dutch. It's got to be Dutch. I just don't think he ever got nowhere near their national team. I could say that.
It's definitely not Robben.
I could look at his Wikipedia now, and he could have loads of appearances.
I don't know. Tell me, guy. I won't know.
Bit of a legend.
Go on.
Mario
Melchior.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought Mario Melchior played for Ajax.
We bought him from Ajax.
No way.
I believe, yeah.
He definitely played for the national team.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song We've Got Two Marios?
Yeah. About him and Stanic, wasn't it?
Mario Stanic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got two Marios. Legends.
Now, they were the ones that I could think of off the top of my head, but I'll give you a couple of others, right?
Oh, you've actually done the research, all right? Yeah,
I've done the research. So I'll give you a couple of others that I'd have just never got them, to be honest. Brian Laudrup, I'd have never got. I know he played for Chelsea.
I always get the two brothers confused.
Brian and Michael's hard
Yeah.
to work out the difference. The easiest way to do it is
Michael was the manager of Swansea.
Michael,
wasn't it?
No, was it not Brian? No, Michael was the manager. That's how hard it is. I believe
Were they
Michael.
twin brothers? Were they twins?
Yeah, I think so. I believe Michael is the Swansea, the guy that won the cup with Swansea, and I believe Brian Laudrup played for us. But I know Brian Laudrup played for us. So yeah, it's Michael who I believe managed Swansea. The other one, a player that I know well and remember the name. Can't tell you too many times I remember him playing and watching him from the stands, but he was with us for a long time. Bertrand Traore.
Yes.
Do you remember him?
I do remember Bertrand Traore.
And then
he had a lot of promise.
And then there's a big one. There's a big one. There's a player that had a situation that's almost like a little bit of a mirror image of the Raheem Sterling situation. You don't remember this?
Did Van Ginkel? No, Van Ginkel was Vitesse Arnhem.
As soon as I say it, you'll be like, oh, fuck's sake.
Mirror? I don't know. Go on.
Winston Bogard.
Yeah. Why is that mirror of Sterling?
Because we wanted to fuck him off. We wanted to move him on because he was rubbish.
I see.
So he was at Ajax. Then I believe he was at Barcelona in between. Fact check me if I'm wrong. I believe he was at Barcelona in between. And the rumours are that like Melchior was saying to him like, you need to come to Chelsea and whatever.
Yeah. Agent Melchior.
Yeah. don't, because he might not want to take responsibility for this one. I believe the rumour of the story, and this is why I call it a rumour, is that Melchiot then went to Chelsea and said, look, no, like, he's willing to come, whatever. And, you know, he was supposed to be better than he was, and he just wasn't. And we tried to ship him off, but we had him on like 40 grand a week or something. And this is going back like 2001. I think his contract came to an end in about 2003 or something like that. Anyway, regardless of what it was, he sat out his contract and just earned all his money for us, despite us trying to move him on so many times. Said in his autobiography that it was insulting the wages that the clubs that we were offering to loan him to or sell him to were offering. So he just sat
to his Chelsea wage. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In a weird way, you can't begrudge players for doing that. They sign a contract on a certain amount of money. They expect that.
It's debated, isn't it? It's highly debatable, because this is one of the things, like, you always say that until it's a player playing for your club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you
like, in all
don't
honesty,
sign a contract if you don't want to pay it.
do I begrudge Raheem Sterling right now? No. Nah, I don't begrudge him.
No.
But if I'm being in all honesty, would I, in a heartbeat, get rid of him and be happy too? Then yeah. Do you know what I mean?
The hardest thing is putting yourself in someone's shoes like that, because for me, on the outside now, maybe this is incredibly hypocritical, but I would want to play, in a very short career, I'd want to play as much football as I possibly could. But we're talking about potentially halving your wages overnight. I don't know many people that would take that deal.
Fair play. Right, we're going to get into our preferred starting lineup for this game. Do not comment before we've read it out and before we give you a bit of context around it. But as you can see on screen right now, we have gone Robert Sanchez in goal. Malo Gusto, I am pleading with you, please, just put a solid performance in. Just don't make any mistakes. Don't do anything wrong. Put a solid performance in. Play at right back, stay at right back, and make sure that you quash a lot of the fears that are currently going on in my head and in, I would say, a sizable portion of the fan base's head around your performances at this moment in time. I wish him all the best. Tosin Adarabioyo paired with Wesley Fofana. I know he's just coming back from injury. I know he's been on the bench for a couple of matches and whatnot, but at the same time, I do think he's ready to come back into this lineup, and I think against a team like Ajax, I think it's a good test for him, and it's a test where he can definitely build a bit of momentum and confidence. And then we chuck in Hato in at left back, much to do with the very necessary need to give Cucurella some rest. We've gone with Andre Santos and Romeo Lavia in the middle, and we've started Esteval in the number 10. Garnacho over on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, where Garnacho's predominantly been playing, we have gone with Jamie Gittins, who is yet to show all that much in a Chelsea shirt. So if he does make the starting lineup, we're really, really hoping that this is going to be a big match for him. This is going to be a match that changes a lot of our early perceptions on Jamie Gittins. And then we're going to go with Mark Yu through the middle. Mark Yu just needs to get the minutes, in my opinion. Needs to be a player that gets at least game time with the guys that he's going to be playing with until Liam Delap comes back, because I think that having an out-and-out number 9, regardless of their goal return, is better for this team at this moment right now. Now, the first thing that so many people, including myself, Josh, will recognise about that team is there is a distinct lack of leadership in that starting lineup. So can you tell them why we've gone for that lineup?
I think we need to go through a period now where we do rest some players. And I think Ajax are not a team that I'm particularly worried about, which could be famous last words, but I'm going to wear it. I don't care. I think we need to rotate, and I think we need to give people a rest. And I also think that while there isn't a leadership quality in that team, I still think there is immense quality in that team.
Okay, so you're talking about giving players a rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, when I've put that team together, I've very much assembled it with the idea in mind that if at half-time we are, God forbid, losing or not winning the game, yeah, we can make distinct changes, right?
Yep.
Now, here's the thing I want to say before I say about making those distinct changes. I want you to give me the players that you would rest from the squad selection. I've got two.
Okay. Would one of them be Reece James?
Yes.
And would the other one be Caicedo?
No.
João Pedro?
No.
Enzo?
João Pedro is not available.
Enzo?
No.
Dunno.
The other would be Cucurella.
You're going to give him a complete night off.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know why I wouldn't? Because I don't know if Enzo's going to make the squad. If Enzo doesn't make the squad, and you need to make a last-minute midfield change,
Yeah.
Cucurella might be your man.
See, this is kind of what I'm thinking at the same time. Cucurella is pretty much an upgrade if we're not playing well to anyone anywhere on the pitch.
Cucurella honestly could play, other than centre back, and he's played as centre back. Other than centre back
played
and
centre back and
goalkeeper,
had a really good match in centre back before against Borussia Dortmund 2-0 at Stamford Bridge under Graham Potter.
you wouldn't really want him in a back four, would you? As a
Oh
two
no
in a
no
back
no!
four?
I'm just giving you one example.
Yeah. So
You're the
let's
guy
say
that said a Changpong and Reece could never play on the same pitch. Now we play a
said-
Changpong. Someone watch that podcast. Someone watch that podcast.
I said Gusto and Reece.
Yeah, no. But
So-
even that,
What's he on about?
you dug your grave deeper because now we play in a team where
With
we
all
have a
three of them.
Changpong, Reece, and Gusto.
Yeah, but
on
that
the
doesn't
same
mean
pitch.
it doesn't mean what we should do. It does not mean that.
How did the two results
By
go
the
when
way,
all three of them played on the same pitch?
Played pretty well, to be fair. By the way, you were talking about Gusto earlier on. I think the solution to Gusto is just to play Champong on the right. Why would you not just do that? He's so good.
So good on the ball.
Like, honestly, if you sold Gusto in January and put Josh Champong on the right as a backup right back, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I'd be really happy, to be fair.
Well, either way, regardless of that, I think that with the team selection we've got in mind there, we would definitely be looking to, regardless of the result, bring some of the bigger boys off the bench.
Are you worried about that lineup?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm worried about that
Why?
lineup, yeah.
Why?
Because I think that there's always the potential with that line up there that you could have an Esteval go and take the game by the scruff of the neck. Or a Garnacho, for example. Mark Yu could suddenly turn from a pressing machine into someone that's actually creating his own chances, having chances created for him, start scoring goals. And then we've got a whole different kettle of fish on our hands. Now we've got someone that can do a bit of something else. However, at the same time as that, I do see a team there that in front of the back line, including the back line, doesn't have that much experience and could succumb to an occasion a little bit in a doomsday
Do you know
scenario.
what's mad about what you're saying? Is that Gusto is now probably one of our longer serving players. Wesley Fofana is probably our most senior centre-back, other than Tosin, who is the oldest player pretty much in our squad now.
Yep.
So to say lack of experience at the back,
I said in front of the back line. Lack of experience in front of the back line.
Romeo Lavia has played in the Premier League for a while now. Andre Santos, fair point, but I don't think you're losing it in the midfield. I think they're quality.
Just quickly, I think the same. This is my worry. I'm always like, I wouldn't have picked the team if I didn't think it could win. But you said, "Are you worried about it?"
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that team. I think a logical Chelsea fan would look at that team and go, yeah, I'd be a little bit worried about that team.
I'm really worried about
now,
the
would I be
goals.
cautionally optimistic? Yes. But you said about experience there. Romeo Lavia has never completed a full 90 minutes for Chelsea Football Club so
Which
far.
is a mad stat.
Yeah.
Crazy stat.
By the way, you could probably, out of competitive competition, say the same about Andre Santos, couldn't you? I'm trying to think off the top of my head of a full 90. Can you think of a full 90?
Did he maybe he played one in the Club World Cup?
Potentially,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to think. What I'm saying is,
it's
there's
not an easy-
there's not a
no,
back
it's not
catalogue of
easy.
them where you go, oh, this match
He's
here
not been
at
here
this
for that
ground
long,
and
but fair
whatever.
enough, yeah. But that's
And
your
then
point.
and then we're looking at the likes of Esteval, who the manager, in my opinion, doesn't 100% trust just yet.
Yeah.
I do. I'm ready
He's
to let
resting.
the boy off the leash.
Yeah.
But he doesn't 100% trust him. Also, we're trying him out in that number 10 position, so a little bit of a change of position.
We know that Bonanotte is going to be the one that plays there, by the way.
Of course, yeah, I think so, and I don't. What I want to do is I want to give players time to bed in, time to adapt, and time to come good. Yeah, and I feel like I'm definitely doing that at this moment in time. And that's why, in my opinion, that's why I've got Jamie Gittins in this team. Because if it was down to me, I'd actually just keep Garnacho on that wing. I'd have Esteval on the right hand side, and I'd have Buonanotte through the middle. Because you know that I quite rate Buonanotte.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's that come from?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Good night.
Maybe it's the name. Buonanotte.
Good night.
I just like it. But yeah, Mark Yu through the middle is a must for me. what players are you looking at in this game? If say we were to go with that lineup, what players are you looking at in this game and going, you need to do something today? Because I think I gave the obvious option in Malo Gusto, but are there some maybe less obvious options that you're looking at and thinking, you do realise either in this game against Ajax or one that follows very shortly after, you've got to do something, or you risk being left on the fringes. And I'm gonna throw this label without meaning any offence here, but can I tell you what you risk? You risk becoming Dewsbury Hall.
That's so harsh because he was coming good at the end. Dewsbury Hall is such an underrated player.
Here's what I mean by that.
Yeah. I would love to have him in the squad right now.
Important for us, yeah.
Yeah.
But only when we need you.
Can I just say...
And that is not a good position
can I just say,
to be in as a footballer.
I would rather... You're going to laugh at me. I would rather, as a number 10, have Dewsbury Hall over Bonanotte.
Wouldn't laugh at you.
I think a lot of people would. The players I'm expecting the most from now, and they need to put in good performances, are Garnacho, for me, and Gittins. They're the two wingers.
I think Gittins is more important.
I agree. But also, if you're Garnacho, you need to be turning it on to be able to start. I think Garnacho isn't doing enough to start week in, week out for Chelsea. I think he has started recently, but I think he needs to maintain those performances and actually get some goals and assists. And I think this is a type of game where I want Garnacho to be smashing it. Let's be honest, mate. Did he play against Lincoln? Do you remember that, Garnacho? Yeah. How well did he play?
Well, I mean, he never gave away the ball.
He didn't do anything.
But he didn't do anything,
against Lincoln.
Yeah.
So, quite frankly, Garnacho needs to be doing it. But you're right. Gittins is the one where we heard so much promise. Let's not forget, he came in for 50+ million quid.
And this is what I'm saying.
He needs to be fucking turning it on quick.
Because
he really does.
Because speaking of being turned on, I'm still quite turned on by Garnacho. I feel like it's waiting to come.
Yeah.
Right? Steve, we've all fucking, like me and you have said it. How long have we been saying it? 18 months?
Steve's a baller.
How long have we been actually saying this for?
I feel like only 18 months because he wasn't playing really before that. So 18 months for sure.
18 months is still fucking 16 months longer than a lot of non-Chelsea fans have realised.
He's just so good. What I'm most disappointed of, he's obviously bedding him in slowly so that he doesn't put loads of pressure on him, so that he doesn't feel that pressure when he's playing. But my God, he should be just starting.
What I'm trying to base it on is my excitement meter. Yeah.
Where is
it? The hornometer. Yeah.
Where is
I'm horny for Esteval. Yeah. He's top. I'm horny for him. Yeah. I'm raging hot right now for Esteval.
I'm sure he appreciates it.
Yeah. I am pretty hot for Garnacho, to be honest.
You're a naughty man.
I'm not that hot for Gittins at this moment in time. And therefore, I'd love him to go and absolutely take care of the Dutch.
Did you see the goal he scored for England under 21s?
No.
Very good goal. Okay. Outside of pretty much just inside the penalty area, but near post, smacked it. Beat the goalkeeper, nowhere near.
Is he going to come good, do you think?
Yeah, I think he will.
How good is good?
I think he'll be a level above Callum Hudson-Odoi in his prime.
That's a big call. Have you got something against Callum Hudson-Odoi?
I really like Callum Hudson-Odoi.
You always use him. Have you noticed this?
Well, think about it. He was a winger, English, for Chelsea. Huge expectation. Came in, did it at the top level. When he was very, very young. So I think they're comparable players, which is why I've compared them. I think he'll be better than Callum Hudson-Odoi.
And the price tag for Callum Hudson-Odoi was?
Well, nothing when we bought him.
No,
I think,
for what, Bayern Munich?
70 odd million.
Yeah.
How much did we actually sell him for?
5, wasn't it?
Depressing.
Absolutely mental.
I think even less than that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He put in a very good tackle against Reece James. Reece James was about to have a massive shot. Do you remember that?
It was an interesting battle between Reece and Callum Hudson-Odoi, wasn't
Blast
it?
from the past.
Yeah.
They obviously know each other very well. They know how each other play. It's so gutting that Hudson-Odoi, thing never happened at Chelsea. It would have been really nice to see him make it.
What academy graduate would it have been nicest to have seen make it that didn't?
Josh McEachran.
Why?
Do you know what, with Josh McEachran, I am half joking, but I am half being serious. No, I haven't ever met him. But do you know what? Do you know what? I remember watching him and thinking, this guy's got something.
Yeah.
And look at him now.
I'm going to tell you a story off camera about an interaction a pal of mine had with Josh McEachran.
Oh no.
Um,
Go on. Who answered that question then?
what for me?
Yeah.
Do you know what's really hard for me is the fact that like most of them did make it. So
Yeah.
I can't say, like Josh McEachran's a good shout, yeah. I can't wholeheartedly sit here and say Ruben Loftus-Cheek won a Champions League. You
He
know what I
made
mean?
it.
He made it.
And also now still playing in a top league.
Do
in
I
another
wish
country.
that Ruben Loftus-Cheek was like contributing to this team right now? Yeah, that'd be my one where I'm like, oh, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But if I'm really gonna go with someone who like didn't win major honours with Chelsea, it's really really hard to do this because everyone kind of did. Do you know what I mean?
I've got one.
Academy graduate.
Yeah.
I will go with a man who did get his hands on major honours, but I don't know whether he would have got a winner's medal. But I know that he might be watching. I'll go Lenny Pidgley.
Hero.
Hero.
We love Lenny Pidgley. Lenny Pidgley, get in the fucking comments if you are watching this, because
He
I
does,
don't believe
he
he's
messages
watching.
me.
I don't
Lenny-
believe he's watching. I don't believe it.
Lenny.
Lenny, I'm deadly serious.
I could tell you now, right? Lenny Pidgley's probably not got a YouTube account, but he is on social media. I'll show you messages between me and Lenny when I come off the phone to you now.
Yeah,
Lenny,
but I want him to be watching this episode.
great goalkeeper.
Can I also just say there are a couple of others that I would really like to have seen. Charlie Masonda
Yep.
never made it. Had so much promise. Looked so good.
Yep.
I would have loved to have seen him make it. And I know you're probably going to laugh at me because you will probably say that he did make it. I wish we had a bit more time with Tammy.
The Tam Dog. Yeah, 100%. No, I agree with that.
really rated Tammy, and I thought he had it. I thought he had what he needed to do to be a striker, number 9 for Chelsea, and he did score some very good goals for us. Do you remember the Arsenal
I
goal?
think the Tam Dog's a legit shout because I feel like, say, even that Champions League winning campaign.
Yeah.
Would he have played group games in that one? He probably would have done, but I feel from memory like Ruben had more of a contribution, but I could be getting that wrong.
If you think about a squad that we could have assembled with those graduates that didn't make it at Chelsea that still could be playing, like
it'd be
Marcin
filthy.
Bolka, the goalkeeper that was now playing at Nice, he's a really good goalkeeper. Livramento, I would love to have seen Livramento play week in, week out for Chelsea, even with Reece.
But that's in Reese's position.
Yeah, but then put Reece in midfield.
Yeah.
Go crazy. Liveramento's played a lot on the left as well. So there's a lot of players. Oh mate, memory lane, aren't we? We're going down memory lane here.
I know.
love so many of those
I know.
players.
Right, let's have a score prediction from you for this one.
So big shout out as always to Cole Ewing, who's been building the spreadsheet. Do you remember this?
Big shout out, Carl.
I had a look at the spreadsheet and you are winning 4-3
Guessing.
as per usual. Classic. I'm going to go 4-0 Chelsea in this game.
You're expecting a big one.
Well, I just think Ajax are just so poor. If we don't beat them by 2 goals or more, that will feel like a loss for me. They're not good.
I am going to go with a 2-0 win, a comfortable 2-0 win. I do suspect that it'll be 0-0 at half-time. We'll need to make changes.
Yeah.
That's my expectation on it. But I will be dropping a post-match review either right away after the game or the next morning. If it's the next morning, I'll go into a bit more detail with things. So
you're
either
not
way,
going?
Eh?
You're not going to the game.
No, I'm not going to go to the game. I've got a lot of work on.
It's a shame.
It is a great
Because you would have
show.
enjoyed it.
I would have enjoyed it, and they would have enjoyed having me there. But I'm not going to the game. But either way, I'm going to get to a few more games pretty soon. Hopefully with yourself. Maybe you can sneak me in.
Oh, you can come in any time. You'll have to sit in the East Upper though, and you don't like sitting in
It's
the
all
East
right.
Upper.
It's all right. I don't mind it. Anywhere that serves a beer, I'm all right with it. Right, people, let us know your score predictions in the comment section below. And also, what do you think of that lineup? Do you think that we have gone way too weak there and it could come back to bite us in the arse? Or do you think we've got enough to get through to at least maybe half-time, the hour mark with that lineup, and then make a few changes, win the game, and everyone's a winner? Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. We will see you all in the next one.